All right, welcome back. Today we've got some absolute slop with us in the form of the Marvel Infinite Sandman. Now, Marvel Infinite was the sort of spiritual successor to Marvel Universe, done by the same company, Hasbro, of course. So three-quarter inch scale, size of your average G.I. Joe back in the day. I will say this line is significantly, and I mean significantly, worse than the Marvel Universe line. Here, how about this? For fair comparison, this is a Marvel Universe figure. Take note of all the beautiful articulation, bicep swivels, ab crunches, these leg joints here, which don't move very far because of the sculpt and plastic, I'd say, but still, like, look at all this articulation. Absolutely beautiful. Now, that level of articulation is not usually present on these figures here. So here is Sandman. He has no accessories, so we can get right in. I don't know what it goes for these days. I remember I bought it from a store on clearance for like $6. So they used to be like $12, $14, $15-ish dollars. No, $12, I think, if I'm remembering correctly. And I gotta say, Marvel Infinite here is really shitty in comparison. So, starting off with the head, it's pretty much Norman Osborn. He's got the widow's peak, the same fucking haircut. I don't know why they thought of slapping this onto Sandman's body, Norman Osborn looks nothing like him. I don't know if it's me. Maybe I'm misremembering what Sandman looks like, but I'm pretty sure Sandman does not have a massive fucking widow's peak. I mean, I'm pretty sure this is Norman Osborn. This has to be him verbatim. This does not look like Sandman. Or maybe I'm misremembering, I don't know. But still, brown eyes, eyebrows, one of them slightly raised, chiseled jawline, standard fanfare superhero stuff. Then we move down to the body, which has his signature sort of green striped shirt. Really, really well done, I'll say. Almost kind of shiny and glossy because of the plastic, and decent musculature. More musculature around back. Then his arms, which have rolled up sleeves, which reveal the sand portions. Even though it doesn't really look like sand, just looks like horrid bone mutations, but okay, whatever. We've got this stretching out hand here, just giant sized. If anything, looks more like, moist dog shit as opposed to sand, but it's a 3 3/4 inch figure. I guarantee you we're not going to get much better out of it. Then over here, we've got a giant spiked fist over here. Decently done, I suppose. Then we go here, belt, brown pants, some random information there that does nothing. And then we've got his black shoes. For articulation, his head merely just swivels. It does not look up or down, really. It's mostly a swivel. Torso has been loose. It was like this when I got the fucking thing. You can't really pose this thing because of the torso. It's just that fucking loose. Arms are in sort of these joints here, so they move up and down, forward and back. There's a sort of bend and swivel at the elbow. Legs are on ball joints, but most of the time with the 3 3/4 inch Marvel figures, they don't go very far anywhere. I mean, this one goes pretty far out. Yeah, pretty decently back, I suppose. Doesn't go out at all, just snaps back in. Double bend at the knee, I will say it's well done. And then there's a swivel at the foot. Now, all in all, what are my thoughts on this? I don't care. Marvel Infinite is pure slop. It's goy slop here. Absolutely worthless, if I'm going to be honest, and definitely a couple steps down from Marvel Universe. Well, with that said, that'll be it. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.